Oh, hey, what's up, guys? Just welcome back to Fifth Grand Order Imaginary Scramble. Last time we had a lot of shit go down. But the main bit is we now have mysterious alter ego Lambda, aka Miltralis, with her penguins or leviathans. Wink, wink, wink. Totally leviathans. Actually, they're probably actually leviathans. They just look like penguins. I don't know. Again, I haven't seen that event that she was in, so maybe they are legitimately leviathans. You know, what do I know? And yeah, we had to summon her to go save everyone because Van Gogh's platform blew up when the Nautilus rammed into the enemy ship, quote unquote. And but yeah, things worked out. You know, we're all safe and sound, and now we're on to Idle Talk. Interestingly, hey Gogeta, hey Meridak. Okay. Interesting. Idle Talk, right? I guess just gonna be us interacting with Van Gogh, maybe? Or Yangui Fei? So we have no sign that something is wrong other than a prediction that this is all just a dream? Right. No matter how many times Tremajus 2 runs numbers, it always arrives at the conclusion that this is a dream. Oh yeah, by the way, the previous part had issues when it first turned into a VOD that only showed the last like 12 minutes. That is fixed. It finished processing. The entire VOD is back, in case anyone was wondering. But yeah, it was broken for a bit. It always arrives at the conclusion that this is a dream. Holmes' reply was fascinating. I believe I'll retreat to the world of dreams as well before going back to bed. It does not seem like he'll be of any help in figuring out what's going on. When is he ever? Well, I mean, actually, he is quite often. Man, I can't even imagine the kind of thought process that would lead a machine to doubt its own existence, let alone that of the world around it. Yeah. Well, that is because I'm a genius, and everything I make is amazing. Sure. When Tremajus 2 goes to work, it considers every possibility under the sun. It even accounts for entropy as just another kind of abnormality. Damn, sounds like a hell of a self-confident estimator. I might even be a little jealous. So if we take that analysis at face value, does that mean we're just characters in this dream who'll disappear as soon as the dreamer wakes up? Maybe. That I don't know. I can only say it appears to be at least 99% certain that the dreamer is Ritsuka. Yeah, because when are we ever not? The very fact that we're here discussing this now must mean that the dreamer is observing us, so maybe we're only constructs of Ritsuka's unconscious mind. And if that is in fact the case, then I don't see much cause for concern. Let me go try coming up with a new invention so mind-blowing Ritsuka could never imagine it in a million years. I suppose you could, but that would only mean she sees you as someone able to do so. There's nothing to be gained by trying to fight this. Our only real choice is to sit back and see how things play out. Yeah, I guess. So much for that idea. Come to think of it, I've been neglecting my inventions, but if this really is all a dream, then who cares? True. Oh, I'm finding this all very interesting myself. Hi there, Ritsuka, are you watching us right now? Ugh, nothing dampens your intellectual curiosity, does it, Shion? Ah, screw it, I'll play along too. Hey, you seen this, Ritsuka? Alright, well we're here, we should probably talk about something important. We are currently leaving the Nautilus completely to its own devices. Should we leave it like that or try to do something to help? Like what? Even if we wanted to, we don't have any way of intervening from here. Plus that bit of weirdness with XX aside, there's been no sign anything's gone wrong. Has it not been over 150 hours for you yet? Oh wait, no, time moves differently, right? Maybe we could attempt a forced race shift with Director Gordolf using his connection to Ritsuka as an anchor? No, I think we better not. We don't want to inadvertently risk a dream becoming a reality. Yeah, that probably wouldn't be ideal. If someone who definitely exists is made to intervene in a world that normally doesn't exist, the latter would end up incorporating the former. In this case, the world that Ritsuka and the Nautilus are in right now would be the dream. While those of us staying behind in the Wandering Sea are technically part of that dream, we're also outside of it. Essentially, we're in a reality-based dream, and they are in a dream within a dream. Uh-huh. And I cannot recommend crossing that line. I'll trust you. But crossing lines is what I do. It's basically my job. Yeah. Oh, what did our resident nincompoop AI observe now? Pretending not to hear that. Let me take a look. Oh great, what? Now what? Whatever it is, it can't possibly be more ridiculous than this dream rigmarole, right? What if I told you it said the likelihood of this dream coming true is over 80%? Say what? The likelihood of this dream coming true is over 80%? I thought she was pretty clear there, Da Vinci. Maybe not. Oh, wait, what was the name of the section? Rallying Cry from the Calmest Region. Mildly concerning, but okay. I'll leave Ibuki in front, but swap her out for Alice immediately. Sure, Raiko. Why not? I don't know if I like the idea of there being a rallying cry, but that's probably fine. I'm coming in, okay? Into where? Oh, hello, Acting Commander. Are you here to see the patient? Or are you feeling under the weather yourself? Actually, I wanted to see you, Ayo. Ayo? Oh. Oh, that's very sweet, but I'm sure you're here first and foremost for the patient. Damn it! Go on in. She already has another visitor. Probably Yangui Fei, right? Oh, Master. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, Nemo! It's okay, really. Go on, settle down before you spill your drink. How's it going, Goey? Enjoying the coffee? It's what Van Gogh wanted. I'm more of a tea person myself, but I can go for the occasional cup of joe, too. I don't deserve this delicious drink. You'd probably all be better off if I were dead. No, we wouldn't. No more of that. Don't be so hard on yourself. I'm trying, but it's hard. I know, it's okay. Just take it one step at a time. Look, your hands aren't shaking as bad as before. Okay, I'm calmer now. I really am sorry, Master. Man, this whole thing has just made me, like, want her even more. Like, I already wanted her because of how useful I found her, skill set back during the Karakuri event last year. And I was interested in the bit of personality I saw just from her combat lines and how, you know, sometimes not lines, but just screaming. But Now I really do want her even more. I really do hope she's the one I get from the Lucky Bag summon. Like, again, I won't complain if I get Jacques or Wangina, but I hope it's Van Gogh that I get out of it. It's okay, you didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, thank you. Mr. Nemo was kind enough to say the same, and I'm trying to believe it myself. But I still shouldn't have gone crazy like that after we were rescued. I'm so sorry. It's a bad habit of mine.
Hey, there's no one right way to be a heroic spirit. Yeah, you got a lot of mental trauma. It's fine.
You're so compassionate, Master. You're going to make me cry. Okay, I really have calmed down now. You're still going to fire me, aren't you?
No. Actually, I was thinking about changing the lineup. Oh, this is the first time I'm hearing about this. What kind of information did you have in mind? What kind of formation did you have in mind? You'll see. You still can't move around, right, Goey?
Oh, I can move. I'll go wherever I have to find out what's going to happen to me.
Well, we're just about to reach the next area. Okay, Van Gogh, let's head to the bridge.
Okay, Nemo.
I see, so you're going to have Van Gogh serve as an advisor?
That's right.
Well, she does have an innate compatibility with void space. Combat skills aren't exactly her specialty. So bearing that in mind, as well as everything we still don't know about her noble phantasm, we thought frontline combat may not be the best use of her abilities. In contrast, her quick thinking under pressure has saved our lives twice now.
It's nothing special, really. I just get nervous about different things than most people.
That's exactly the quality a leadership team needs, especially given how unpredictable a situation remains. So in addition to Van Gogh's new position, I've decided to make changes to our strategy and lineup for this third area. First I'm going to take our reconnaissance abilities even further. I want to find and sink every last enemy in this area, and to do that I'm going to need help from Osaka-Bahime, Raiko, and Ju Lambdarillis.
True, with my Leviathans and my authority, it'd be trivial for me to send them on completely silent recon missions. But you do understand that I would have to go out into the Void Sea myself to command them.
I suppose if you really insist, Master, I could at least consider it. I do. We absolutely need your help.
Oh, fine. Just make sure you show me the proper gratitude.
I expect obsequia thanks.
When you take a service for granted, it begins to degrade over time, you know.
Of course.
Very good. As for the data they collect, I trust I can just hand it all off to you, Head Scout.
Head Scout? Is that my pet name now or something? Come on, can't you at least lend me one of your penguins? I'm onagaiing over here. Or I'm onagaiing you here. First, the Leviathans. Second, since personal loans weren't part of my contract, it'll cost you 3 times the standard rate. Can you pay that? Relax, your throw jump is fairly entertaining to watch, so don't worry about changing your style to match me. Is everyone on this ship a heartless Oni? No? Well, what are you talking about? I don't see any Shuten Doji or Ibaraki Doji here. You're being silly. There's no Oni.
I'm sorry to ask so much of you, Osaka-Bahime. If nothing else, I'll make sure you have all the resources we can spare.
Okay, I'll do it already. Besides, this is nothing compared to the day before deadline crunch.
With our Constance capabilities expanding, I expect more of us will be working outside the ship, so I would like to take this time to share a useful tip. Some of you may have already noticed, but it seems that craft essences which employ void-related magecraft confer void compatibility to their user. Well, I cannot promise to let you perform strenuous activities in void space for long periods of time, especially since this compatibility is not embedded into your clothing. It should still be enough to let you fight or work on the ship outside for short periods. So do try to remember to use an appropriate craft essence when using a combat shadow for battle in the Void Sea. True, we have a lot more combat options available to us now. As such, in addition to Van Gogh, I'd also like Yingui Fei to stay on the Nautilus from now on, since sonar is critical to our operations here. MASH, while our defensive-mounted fields are a lot stronger now, I'd still like you to remain stationed on the Nautilus as our last line of defense. So it's just Osaka Hime and Lambda and Raiko, I guess, this combat team. Aye, aye, Captain. Whatever you say. Wink. Yes, sir, Captain. I'll do my very best. I see. So he's decided it would be best for me and Yangui Fei to be near Van Gogh and Master in the event of a worst-case scenario. Alright, okay. Raiko, you're the core of our offensive strategy, so that's where I'd like you to stay. I know it won't be easy, especially since you're also on the recon team. So if we can help in any way, let us know. Oh yes, of course. And I do have one question. What should I do were my hand to slip, causing me to accidentally sink a certain indecently dressed penguin? Raiko, I think you're more indecently dressed than she is. Wait. What? A joke, of course. Isn't that right, Van Gogh? Ugh, of all the hellholes to get stuck in. Alright, if I have to go out there to run recon, maybe I'll do that right now. We're almost there, right? Computer room here. We literally just entered the third region of the ocean. Alright, team, this is it. Good look out there. Hi! Oh, Machan? Would it be okay if I try to sonar Hime here before heading outside the ship? She's named it like one of her skills now, huh? I don't hear anything out there myself. You just want to make extra sure? Well, I do have to go out there with a lifeline and all, so... Alright, let's see what this third area is all about. What? Machan, Captain? I've got really bad news and incredibly bad news. Do you care which one you get first? No? Okay. First off, the waters outside the ship are absolutely teeming with small enemies. Second, about 200 meters ahead of us, there's an enemy ship roughly 3 times the size of the Nautilus. Oh! Uh-oh, all those small enemies just sent out a ping simultaneously. And now they're all swarming our way. We're already under attack. Well, that's a hell of a way to roll out the welcome mat. Engine full reverse. All hands, prepare for battle. Good thing we had her, or let her do it here first, instead of throwing her out on a line. She probably would have been swarmed immediately. And then she'd be dead. Which, you know, well, it wouldn't be great, I guess. You know, not ideal, for sure. For certain. Alright, okay, yeah, Ibuki Doji, you're out. Actually, maybe putting you in would be better. Now hold off on that. That as well. Okay. We'll just see if we can charge Noble Phantasms up a bit. Good. Rude. Draining my NP gauge. So mean. Nice. Good critical.
Ow. No. Yeah, let's do this. Easter fail noto. Do I trust that to kill? Actually, wait, was this AoE or is this... Oh no, it's AoE.
フェスなんでしょ？一緒に来る？やります。
Leviathan's swimming in the background and foreground. Oh, I legitimately didn't notice. I was so busy like talking through what I was gonna do that I somehow didn't notice at all. Oh yeah, they are. You're right. If only they would do something to aid us. But no. They're stubborn and stingy and stubborn and even more stubborn. If they're Leviathans, surely they have massive combat potential, right? You'd think? At least I would think so. Maybe not. Mayhaps not. Damn. That's fine. But moral support. Yeah, I guess who wouldn't feel better with a bunch of penguins floating around? Hard not to feel good in that scenario. In fairness, this won't even do much really, but you know, any bit of damage is good damage, as they say. Can I just say, all three of Summer Babanshi's ascensions are bangers. Like, not a single one misses at all. It's rather impressive. But to be fair, I guess regular Babanshi, well, I would say regular Babanshi's final ascension is like, it's a cool design, but also the how she acts in said design is concerning. You know, a little concerning.
Oh, it sounds like the battle is over. I still can't hear anything from the giant ship you mentioned, though. Are you sure it's out there, Batty? I'm sure.
I've been scanning the area every 10 seconds, and it's definitely there. The other scout's data backs me up, too.
You just can't pick it up because it's not making any sound.
If you don't believe me, why don't you go outside and see for yourself? Oh man, it's still there. It's almost like she's just staring at us. Wait. Did it just move? Heck, I heard it. It sounds like an underwater thunderstorm. It really does seem absolutely huge. But it sounds like it's actually moving away from us? Maybe it's scared.
Hey, yeah, you're right.
It looks like it's coming about and heading the other way. Does this mean we're safe? I wouldn't bet on it. God, I take it back. It just let out a thunderous roar. It's vaporizing everything in a straight line. It must be using a beam. Oh.
Are you serious?
Yes, but it's moving away from us. Uh-oh, everyone hang on to something tight.
Blah! Calm down, it's just the aftershock from a far-off landmass
Being destroyed.
But if this is just the aftershock...
Yeah, you don't want to get hit by it.
Right, you are, Captain. That beam was at least as powerful as an A-rank noble phantasm. I don't think we could have survived a direct hit from that, even with our new armor.
Oh, my poor eardrums. Still, at least it's over now. It sounds like the enemy ship is continuing to move away from us. That's good.
I'm sorry, Lady Yu Yu. That must have been so loud
For you, you.
Another Van Gogh for you. Anyway, I think that might have been a warning. As in a warning shot? So that was the enemy's way of telling us not to come any farther? If you're right, that would mean the enemy ship is... intelligent.
Is that so strange?
Professor, Scotty. We need to discuss later. For now, Itsuka, it looks like the enemy wants us to stop here. What do you think? Should we live out
The rest of our lives here getting by on whatever we can fish from the Void Sea? Ideally, no. Not an option. Yeah.
Right on. Then we'll just have to fight our way out of here. Don't worry, everyone here is still just as ready to fight as ever. All you have to do is give the order.
I don't know if Van Gogh is ready to fight. She seemed rather, perturbed at the idea, actually. But... perturbed. But sure, yeah. What do you say? Alright. That's Penguin Carrier Squadron has been added to request for backup. Penguin Carrier. Yeah, I was gonna do that game. Okay. Don't. I know how I feel about that pattern, but I honestly think Osaka Behime's is still the best, to be honest. Oh, actually, if you use them in tandem like this... You care about it more if you had resource management to care about? Yeah, I guess when you have to, like, limit how... Well, not limit, but, like... Well, no, I guess kind of limit. Your searching. Then, yeah, you'd want to just find the quickest route rather than exploring everything. So, yeah, I guess, yeah. Yeah, no, I could see that. I'll just rotate through them. Also, I use Mount Jesus to hear all the melt. True. Alright, what we get from this region? Void I mean, yeah, if we're in the Void Sea, it would make sense that we get Void Dust. I guess that's true. Real and true. You know, again, Nemo, a giant squid, would be unfortunate to run into. I just keep getting the same Nemo voice line.
巨大イカだけは避けたいところだけど。
It's not giving me any melt ones. Oh, giant string. Come on, melt.
ペンギン型ソナー。
Up.
リヴァイアさんなのあれ。
Yeah, apparently Nemo. Apparently it is a Leviathan. I don't know how true that is, but I'm gonna take her word for it.
艦内戦闘に備えよ。
If she believes they're
何が出るかわ
Leviathans,
からないからね。
then they're Leviathans. That's all we gotta concern ourselves with. Alright, probably more void dust. It's probably all void dust. Yeah. Alright. Well, we got 3 of the lines for hers, so we'll continue on. Saber and something else? It's a berserk. I could get a berserker with bond up craft essences. That'd be cool. Oh, there we go. Sure, and I have both Bazza and Alice. Yeah, that works. You want me to paraphrase Mel's reasoning for why she thinks so? Yeah. I think her event. Oh, I know you said it was one of the events after where she decides the Leviathans, right? So yeah. As I say, I do plan to watch that event eventually, but if it's one of the ones after, then who knows when I'll get to it. Because I do want to watch, like, all of them at some point, but... That's a bad matchup for the team I have out currently. Yeah, let me take Kama out. You know, sure, I'll bring my Castoria. Why not? I'll swap her out for Castoria after we get started. Increase MP strength and apply debuff immune 1 turn for all allies, including some members. Decrease MP strength. That's good if I have... like craft essences that give me an increased amount of NP charge. As is though, it's kinda meh. I'll just take Raiko. With me worrying more about bond points over anything else, it's not great to have. After fighting a few battles here, it's clear these waters have far more enemies than we've seen before. Yeah, this is on a whole different level. The entire area is just swimming with enemies, big and small alike. That said, we haven't seen any sign of that super huge ship since we first ran into it. Maybe it's like the lord of this area or something? Poseidon? I'd like to make a counter-argument to that assertion. Miss Goddess and I have dissected and researched dozens of these void enemies. And it's clear they're not animals. If anything, they seem to be more like spring-loaded toys. They're exceedingly simple creatures which only move in response to stimuli. Since they're her familiars in her summer form, when her dominant component is Leviathan, however they look, they must have manifested from Leviathan's power. They must be Leviathans. I mean, good reasoning, I guess. Very small and probably weak Leviathans comparatively, but I guess, yeah. Makes sense. Big or small, they're still basically nothing more than slightly advanced marionettes.
So I can't imagine how beings like that could think, strategize, acquire sociality, or produce some kind of lord that could command them. Hold on, Professor. Is it not true that even exceedingly simple parts can comprise complex mechanisms? Well, sure, but if that was the case here, we'd be seeing a void trench ecosystem with a lot more diversity. By which I mean some of the enemies we've captured would have to react in different ways to different stimuli. So far, we've only seen creatures who ambush targets and others who hunt down whatever they detect, which isn't nearly enough variety. That said, we're starting to capture pinging enemies too, so I won't deny it's possible that they could be mutating, evolving, and innovating. But at the moment, there's still nowhere near enough behavioral diversity to suggest a leader unit. In that case, there's only one possible answer. Care to guess what it is, Ritsuka?
This is all just a dream. It's all a dream. I can never have imagined you might say that. You do know there's more to being clever than merely saying something surprising, do you not? But we're right, though! Whatever. In essence, if we assume that these enemies are not acting on their own accord, but rather at the direction of another, everything makes sense. Indeed, this would perfectly explain why these creatures appear to be puppets. Because they are puppets.
That's still just speculation, right, Goddess? Truth might often be stranger than fiction, but not always. At any rate, since that giant ship could still conceivably attack at any time, we'll need Osaka Behime and Yangui Fei to keep an eye and ear out for it at all times. Guys, we're under attack! You just picked up some pings while she was on break. Now we've got a bunch of enemies headed our way. Damn it, speak of the devil.
Yes, that means the combat team's up. Looks like another job for the penguins. Right.
Alright, I'll do my best to guide everyone on standby. Ready to deploy at any time. Penguino.
Of course, you take that logic in opposite direction, that means Leviathan Fate looks like a penguin. I mean, hey, you never know. The Leviathan could be the ancestral forebearer of penguins. Could be. You never know.
一緒に来る？お祭り足元な。
Noisu.
逃がすものか。
Oh, Mr. Chiliped. You'll pay dearly for harming us.
一緒に来る？目を背けないで。ほら、
Dearly indeed.
もげろ。モルゴース。
You absorbed more attacks than I thought you would. Respect. But it's not enough. Not enough at all.
目を背けないで。腕の見せ所。
いい判断
一緒に来る？
死になさい。内側から追われる。
ミコノス。
Just playing fucking golf. Or what's the other game? Is it no? Cricket's the one with the. No, not it's not cricket. Is it cricket? Is cricket the one with the hammer? Croquet?
よくいい目を背けないで。
一緒に来る？
死になさい。アコーロ。
開ける？
Yeah.
いた。
The one that's like you have like hammers and you're like hitting the ball through like these or not rings, but like It is Korea? Okay.
一緒に来る腕の見せ所そこでろ
I think cricket is the one with the paddles, right?
見せ物にしてあげるいた
That's kind of like, I don't want to say like baseball, but like
目を背けないで
そういうのも
something
あ
in
る
that
よね
vein.
逃がすものか
惣菜いただき
Can't croquet matches, I think, go on for like days?
I feel
I feel like I vaguely remember something about like a croquet match that went like 3 days or something.
あげる
Ow. Babanshi, if you could kill this guy, that'd be great.
惣菜いただき
That'd be real good. Be real awesome. No. Please go for Ibuki Doji.
ザクが
Frick,
生きりやがって
frick you.
おっと
Well. At least you have a berserker to clean up the mess.
よーし出すね決めちゃおうかアンサンブル
モルゴース
Or not. I mean, a berserker still took care of it, but not the
手に
one.
入らないのなら
We are the one
ど
to
んな
one
時
to
も
one.
軽やかに終わったらみんなでね
簡単に
Yeah,
終わ
we're just
らない
gonna
ちょっと休憩
just gonna do
楽しい時
this.
間はここまでだいいんじゃないやる
That should take care of it.
物語を
Clean the
語りま
arts
しょう
up
旅立ちの誓い
and everything. It should deal
い
with
くた
it.
び羽は汚れても冬の鳥は雨を越えてその希望は消えはしないホープウィル・キャメロット
Oh yeah. Nice job,
何を喜んでいる
Castorio.
の
Nice job.
私が出たのです勝利は約束されていた
Shot
は
a
ず
good
です
show. Yes, yes, indeed. Fantastic work, all of you.
Of all the times for me to leave the bridge and go on break. I'm so sorry, everyone.
No, this was my fault. I should have planned better.
I'm sorry to ask this, but I'm afraid I'll need you two to stay on the bridge at all times from now on.
Damn.
As for long-range enemy scans, I want you to work alongside the professor to engineer a viable technology for remote operations. I know it won't be easy for you, Asukabihime, but we need your help with this.
Yeah, forced overtime. Why me? There's no servant out there who needs breaks. Reed is lazier more than me.
Is that really how you feel, Batty? I find it inspiring myself. I mean, dancing and fighting day and night to help people I care about. I couldn't ask for a better second life.
Oh, so this is the determination of a servant who gets infinite magical energy from the Holy Grail known as love. You're shining so bright I can't even look at you. Of course, you're still just my master, but... Seeing how wholeheartedly you believe in the servants who've been fighting one arduous battle after another for you, well... Now I know for sure that you're someone who deserves every ounce of love and respect I have to offer. Thank you? Cute, so cute. Can't let her beat me. I'll work hard too. You're both cute in my book.
Now that aside, this workload definitely isn't sustainable, so we'll need to think of a viable long-term solution. Would it help if we all drink coffee together? Probably not, huh?
Actually, that sounds like a great idea.
Those who must round the clock without sleep should get to enjoy something that makes it worth their while. This... So I'm sure Ritsuka will make some delicious coffee for us. Right, Ritsuka? Sure. Sure thing. I'll go learn how to brew a good pot. I was gonna say it's not that hard, but they probably don't use the cheap drip coffee machines. I would imagine they probably have like a good fancy machine. Probably. Probably. Castoria. Hang on. Yeah, no, you get swapped out. Actually, how far from Bond are you? 324. Hang on. Assassino. 313. I'll leave Castoria in, why not? We'll swap her skin around, though. We'll put her in her, shiny, like, not herself anymore form. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, who do we bring? Probably yeah, we'll just keep using Lightning Assault. This is great. We've got our work cut out for us, huh? Oh, hey, Marines. Hi, Master. Nice to see you out on patrol. Huh? What's that you've got there? What you doing? Oh, this Miss Yangui Fei gave it to... Shh! Master's not supposed to know about that yet. Okay, that's... Okay, alright, never mind. I thought Yangui Fei was on the bridge. Oh, hi, Master. How's the patrol going? Aha, I know what you're thinking. You're wondering why I'm out here and not on the bridge, right? Well, I'm not slacking off if that's what you're thinking. There's actually two of me right now. Uh-huh. What are you talking about? Suddenly speaking much faster. Well, even though my divinity skill includes authority over divided spirits, that doesn't mean I can literally or miraculously manifest a divine spirit. Uh-huh. In fact, usually my divinity would expand beyond what I could contain as a single servant and cause my spirit origin to completely melt down if I tried to make another full-fledged copy of myself. But because we're in void space, you can do it? But then I surprised myself by discovering I can cool my excess divinity by casting it out into the void sea, which lets me use it in ways I'd normally never be able to even try. Oh. So thanks to that, the professor teaching me how to use memory partition, and some of Lady Goddess's rune magecraft, I finally managed to clone myself. Oh! Okay. I call it you use void space only extra dimensional secret ultra cloning technique. So what you're saying is... I probably shouldn't say what my mind is thinking. So why did you need to clone yourself in the first place? Well, to tell the truth, the workshop team was kind enough to help me with a selfish personal request. I figured since I only need my sense of hearing to perform my recon duties, maybe I could let my true self handle that and leave my clone free to pursue other things. I mean, the sonar, Reed Batty, and me have been holed up on the bridge ever since we got to this area, right? That sort of thing can't be good for your mental health. Plus, having another one of me around would solve a lot of problems when it comes to battle, recon, or even just taking breaks. True? Fortunately, I was able to clone Batty, too! So it wasn't completely selfish. She loved the idea of having another one of her around. She was very excited about being able to expand her scanning range and sleeping more when one of her wasn't on radar duty. Yeah, no, I guess that would be nice. That does sound like her, but what's this with the Marines? Gak, you already found out about that? Well, I've been thinking about what I could do for you and everyone else here to thank you for being so kind to me. And I came up with the idea of using extra food resources to, make really strong good luck doll charms. Uh-huh. Anyway, since the cat's out of the bag now, I'll just have to steal myself. Would you like one too, Master? Thanks. What were you planning on A face with 3 legs? I know it's creepy, right? I was so focused on imbuing them with good luck that they somehow ended up looking like, well, that. It's fine. It's fine. Still, creepy or not, I'm proud of how well it came out. And they do say the, devil is in the details, so... Huh? Master, it looks like the me on the bridge just picked up more enemy signals. Is this what it's meant by speak of the devil? Yeah, some good luck charm. Go on, Master, they're calling for all the officers. Don't worry, I can fight too if I have to. That good luck charm didn't really do anything, huh? Maybe we didn't have it long enough to, have it imbue us with the good luck. Maybe it needs time. Maybe. Damn. I had hoped that somehow Baz would have been able to kill that one with just her 2 hits. But no. Not at all. Yokai. This. Noish. Yeah, let's throw this out. We'll just, this might be a little bit of a waste, but... Ah, well. Hopefully the final battle of this node isn't anything crazy. Otherwise, we might regret using that. Nah, I'm sure it'll be fine though. Probably. I'm sure nothing bad could happen. Yokai. Alright, what are we working with? What are we working with? Okay, yeah, it's that. That ain't nothing. Ain't nothing at all. Do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Get a couple of crits, or 1 crit, or a couple. Ow.
Rude. So heckin' rude, man. What'd we do?
強化完了。
白兵戦行きます。
はい、どうします。
そういうの
Aside
もある
from,
よね。
you know, oh, I could use Frigwreck there.
せい
Baz has enough health that. Yeah, whatever. I mean, plus it's AoE anyway, so she's gonna get hit no matter what. Ah, well. Sure.
ゴッズホルダーの書はい。
もちろん。
Any extra hits
Answer.
is good.
ワンツー。突破
Oh
しま
yeah.
す。
Oh yeah, we win.
朝に
Rip
フラガラック。
Bozo.
鐘の音が聞こえる。
How quaint. I'm glad it was just a regular enemy attack. We have been seeing more of that lately, though. I'll say I can't even remember how many times they've attacked us since we got here. Really? Doesn't seem like it's been that many to me. That's because Betty's origami and my ladies-in-waiting have been taking care of the low-level threats on their own. You mean those flame sprites you have in battle? That's right. They're the attendants who used to serve at my Xingxiu, or my lunar mansion's inner palace. They're flame spirits, but they're also known as fire vampires. Oh! They're surprisingly cute, but they do have a tendency to burn my origami whenever they play together. Oh! Sorry about that, Batty. And I'm sorry to bother you while you were on break, Master. Say hi to the other me for me. We'll consider it. Master. It is I, your Shadow Prefect. I have a short report I would like to make. Go on. Report, complaint. I'm happy to listen either way. Jesus Christ. How very open-minded of you, Master. But really, this is of no great importance. I only wish to say that it was difficult enough keeping an eye on everyone on the ship even before Lady Osaka-Behime and Lady Yangbi fake clone themselves. Still, as long as I'm around, I'll not let a clone or two distract me from my duties. In the meantime, as I suspected, there continues to be no sign of anything suspicious aboard the ship. Thanks, Raiko. Keep up the good work. You know, instead of trying to keep an eye on everyone, you could just keep an eye on us and make sure nothing indecent got to us, but you know. Now I see, so Minamoto no Raiko's been spying on us. I knew something was off. Lambda? I wasn't hiding. I just happened by. Right. Sure. Anyway, I was thinking about that colossal enemy. You know, the one with an A-rank noble phantasm. What do you make of it? What? I said I wasn't going to fight, and that's not going to change unless absolutely necessary. I really doubt it's as strong as a mythological demonic beast, so Raiko and the others should be able to handle it. And if they can't? Besides, it looks like you understand what the true threat is here. We shouldn't be worried about what's out there. We need to worry about what's in here. That's why I'm glad to know you've got someone keeping an eye on us. Now that I know you've got that covered, I can focus on helping everyone else. Is it just me, or do you seem a lot less guarded than everyone else? I'm pretty sure you know this about me, but I couldn't care less what happens to humanity. BB might be helping you guys out, or at least claim she's helping, but that doesn't obligate the Sakura 5 to do the same. I mean... I don't know if I believe you, but... okay. As far as we're concerned, humanity's none of our business. I sure don't care about saving the world. Get it yet? I've been helping you out because I feel like it, or because circumstances demanded it. This is no different.
I didn't ask to be summoned, so now that I'm here, I consider seeing your pathetic face a bare minimum of compensation. I'll make this simple, no matter how dangerous the being behind this incident might be, or how much of a threat they might pose to humanity. Yeah, you don't care. You're the one who has to do something about them, Ritsuka, not me. Just keep that in mind. And while I'm giving out advice, don't be too quick to trust anyone else either. Just the fact that BB decided to help you means whatever this is, it's seriously bad news. Yeah, probably. Oh, Master! What's up, Marine? I'm sure that warning of Lambdas is not gonna come back in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, that'd be ridiculous. I'm good, thanks. Oh, I almost forgot. Thanks so much, Master. For what? For what? I'm the Marine that almost got sucked out into void space when we collided with that reef at the start of all this. I'd probably have died out there if you hadn't rescued me. Oh. I'm sure I could always come back if the captain made me again, but it was still super scary at the time. Anyway, I just wanted to say how much I appreciate you saving me back there. Thanks again, Master. Well, in that case, you're very welcome. Huh? Isn't that all? Oh yeah, Miss Yingui Fei gave it to me. She gave you one too, right, Master? It's a little creepy, sure, but it's so well made I've been carrying it around with me everywhere. Yours looks a little different from mine. You noticed, huh? Yeah, I drew those little swirls on the cheeks there myself. I thought it'd be cuter that way. Besides, it's more fun having one that's not exactly like everyone else's, you know? I hear that. Yeah. Right? I even give it a name. Toto. Pretty cute, right? Anyway, me and my doll here ought to get back to work if we're gonna keep helping you out, Master. Thanks, Marine. Why do I have a bad feeling about something? I feel like something's gonna happen to the Marines. I don't like how much how much screen time they're getting. I feel like something bad is going to happen. Like nothing good can come out of this much interaction with them. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but you know. Something seems fishy. No, I'm probably being ridiculous. I'm sure it's fine. Oh. Let us get whatever this is. And then we'll continue the story. There we go. Give me the void dust. Bring it back for Holmes. I'm sure he'll appreciate the gift. Oh no, it's Buster Code Opener. Okay. Not the void dust. Decidedly. Oh, forced Yangui Fei. Interesting. I'm sure that's alright. I'm sure it's fine. Definitely doesn't mean a major enemy, right? No way! There couldn't be. That would just be ridiculous. If an insanely powerful enemy boss type showed up right this instant. Well, it's finally happening. Yeah, we're still not in combat range of the target, but it's coming straight at us. Yep, it's not even bothering to stay silent anymore. A computer room here. I'm putting the analysis of the enemy ship I made based on the recon team's data up on the monitor now. So this is the massive enemy ship. Has it sent out any pings yet? No, not yet. Well, keep your ears peeled. Yeah, I don't want peeled ears. I know what he means. Like, it was too easy of a joke. Once it does, it won't be long before it unleashes that incredibly powerful beam. Engine room, back us off slowly. Keep our nose pointed at enemy ship Alpha. And above all, make sure you do it silently. Roger that. I'm gonna keep my transmissions to a minimum for a while too, to play it safe. Engineer out. Hopefully it'll leave without even noticing us. I wouldn't count on that. If it doesn't, our only option is to flee while bombarding it with torpedoes. Incidentally, my calculations said even with our current powered-up torpedoes, it would take at least 13 to sink that thing. And we can't ram it with my Nautilus's noble phantasm, as it's a nearly 100% chance that'd just be suicide. Math is a cruel and unforgiving beast. I see. It won't be easy to fire 13 torpedoes in quick succession, but I'll do it if I must. Okay. In the meantime, we'll keep putting distance between us and the enemy ship to avoid a worst-case scenario. Anything to add, Acting Commander? Give an enthusiastic thumbs up. Like, ha! Alright then. Good luck out there, everyone. Mina! I can't hear anything anymore. I think we're okay, are we? I think so too. It might have taken us an hour, but we've just about retreated to the edge of this area. Yeah, it looks like we're in the clear. Though I almost get the feeling it let us get away. Oh man, that was tense. Whew. Congratulations, Acting Commander and Captain, for what? Running and hiding? Still, I do have to wonder if we're going to have to fight that enormous enemy ship at some point. Probably, to go into the next area. Yeah, we probably will. Given its size, its strength, its sharp eyes, and its sheer speed, it's definitely going to be the toughest challenge we've faced so far. Is the stream still up? Because I just got disconnected from the chat room twice and then reconnected. I think it's still up. It shows it's still up. That's weird. Okay, I'm sure it's probably fine. Just randomly. Okay. I guess that's odd. It's just 2 minutes ago. It's fine now. Maybe it was just YouTube being weird, because I didn't get any frame drops or like my internet went out or anything. Huh. After the other day, I'm like paranoid now. Every little thing I'm like, It's definitely going to be the toughest challenge we faced so far. So it's crucial we come up with a strategy and make sure we're ready. We can't afford to jump the gun on this one. Now what could we do? Maybe we could take it out with one hugely souped up torpedo? Or perhaps read its behavioral patterns and plan a surprise attack? Or... Nemo? I mean Captain and Master? I'm sorry, but could I say something? What is it, Goey? Well... Uh-oh. Sorry, but I just picked up several pings behind us. A group of small enemies is headed our way. I see them too. Although, huh? That's no small group. It's a deca big one. I'm sorry. I'll come back later. Yes, do that. Right now we're going from the frying pan straight to the fire. We need to take care of these new enemies. Hang in there, Raiko. I'll send reinforcements as soon as possible. Understood. Lamdarillis, I'm sorry to do this, but we need to borrow your familiars again. By all means. Just know that if you're going to use my Leviathans, I won't tolerate failure. Duly noted. Even though I didn't pick her Leviathans as the backup, but okay. And the ones that just float around don't really do anything. Who knows, maybe they will. Now, but I doubt it. I sincerely doubt. They're still permanently swimming in the background. They need their performance fee. This feels like a scam. I don't know. Something ain't right about this. Ow. Rude. Damn, I was hoping... Oh, good. I was hoping a couple of those would crit, but didn't even need to. Didn't need it. Perfect. Perfect. Make sure you all have Nurse take a look at you, okay? I'm glad everyone made it back safe and sound again. Still, I hope that's not going to be a typical enemy from now on. Especially since they're still too small for our torpedoes. Yeah. Captain? Master? Oh yeah, did you have an idea you wanted to tell us? It's no big deal really, but... what if for that giant enemy, we tried close-range combat again? Are you actually saying we should attack that colossal enemy ship directly? Yes? Yes, oh, but not just that. The idea is to chip away at it up close, then finish it off with a torpedo. Since that ship is so big, maybe it can't defend against attacks from point-blank range? Plus, now that Lady Lamdarillis is here, we should be able to approach it very quietly. If we attack it with a big enough weapon, we might be able to damage it surprisingly easily. Hey, yeah. If we can get in close and destroy its weaponry or somehow strip off its armor, I think this could work. Oh, Lady Osaka Behime. Yes, that's right. With a big enough weapon, it should be fairly easy to go toe-to-toe. Or maybe fin-to-fin with that big ship. It took me a second on that one. Whoa, you're super amazing, Professor Venga. I had no idea you were such a smart strategist on top of being a genius painter. Isn't she basically just saying, like... you're amazing, basically? Or more like, you're zing amazing, like, yeah. Okay. Okay, whatever. Osaka Behime, you're... Alright. I've been too anxious to talk you up till now, but as a bit of a dabbler in art myself, I super respect you. You're too kind. I really appreciate you saving me too, so... Yes, hi, computer room here. Sorry to butt in, but I overheard the whole thing. It's a fascinating idea for a battle tactic, but there's still one thing we need before we can actually do it. A super aggressive servant with one hell of a close-range noble phantasm, and the ability to use it in hand-to-hand combat. If we can get someone like that from the next summoning, then... yeah, I think this plan would be well worth considering.
Does Raiko not count? I guess not.
So between that and all the repairs and improvements we're still making to the ship, I think we could stand to collect some more resources.
Then what are we waiting for?
Right, acting commander. Let's go back to the bridge and figure out a plan for acquiring more resources. Me, a strategist? No, you're wrong. It's not like that at all. I'm just...
pretty good at entrapping people. Surely that's not referring to us in any way, shape, or form. No. I mean, that'd be silly. I mean, that'd be ridiculous. It's no way. All right, before we continue, I'm just gonna do a couple of these right quick. Make sure we stay ahead of the. Like, I know we're good right now, but you know, just stay ahead of the requirements. Actually, why am I doing it there? I should do it here. Yeah, she is quite terrifying, Hummarine. I don't blame ya. Don't blame me at all. Alright. A little bit more. A little bit more. Just so we stay ahead. Yeah, I don't think Lambda cares that we're relying on her. I think she's just like, you're paying me. That's all I care about. But hey, you know, any help is fine by me. Better than no help, right? Probably. For the most part. Alright. That should be good enough. Another berserker. Berserker.
We finally got enough resources for another summon. Alright, this next servant needs to be
someone with a huge close-range noble phantasm.
Which probably means they're going to be a berserker, huh? I mean, not necessarily. Do you not care for berserkers, Captain?
I think they're pretty cute myself.
You think? Between their brute strength and their inability to communicate,
I think it's sensible to be on guard around them. Raiko? How do you feel about that, given your normal form as a berserker? Don't worry, it'll be okay. Let's do this. Heracles, 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 Heracles. Please? Kurizu? Frey! Okay, Fran, I guess that Look, I like Fran, but I don't know. Well, yeah, it'll be fun. But it'll probably be fine. It'll probably be fine.
Phew. This one's not too mad as far as berserkers go. Yeah, I see. Still a mace, huh? It's gonna take a lot of work to turn that into a weapon capable of destroying that ship's armor. Here's the story, Fran. Can I
Be hot? Is that her way of asking to change into her swimsuit? She's just straight up like, I want to be hot.
Oh, that's right. Once again, you summoned just to serve a mini senpai.
Scotty, are you there?
Of course. Here, Frankenstein. Wear the swimsuit and be as hot as you like. I'm not hot, but I'll bring the heat.
One of those statements is incorrect. I'll let you figure out which one.
My bridal blade can skewer that whale.
Whoa, that's a big honking blade.
It does look like it'd be perfect for piercing the ship's armor and damaging its interior. Although, no matter how you slice it,
That weapon can't have been designed with any thought to portability, right?
the scientist who made her must have been some kind of idiot savant.
I'd love to meet them sometime. Well... Victor was a... I don't know if you want to be alone with Victor. I'll be honest. Well, in some ways, they were definitely one of humanity's finest minds. Yeah.
Don't know these people. Who are you? Hi there. I'm Yang Guifei.
Summer form has nothing to do with Victor. I don't know the details of her summer event. I was just assuming it had to do with her original creator. So I'm assuming a scientist servant. There's a couple options there. Probably Da Vinci, actually. Maybe Edison? I don't think Tesla would... Well, actually, no, Tesla would be right up Fran's alley in terms of modifying her, I guess. Oh, right, no, Babbage makes the most sense because of his connection to... Right. And Moriarty. That's an interesting one to throw in there. But I guess he would probably be intrigued by her. Huh. Okay. British gang.
Hi there. I'm Yang Guifei. You can call me Yu if you like.
Oh wow, Fran, you're a lot taller when you stand up straight, aren't you?
Oh, you're tiny
And Chinese! Okay, does that matter? Tiny okay, so cute. Nice to meet you.
Oh, you're the cute one here, Fran. Nice to meet you too. And you? I'm Van Gogh. Van Gogh. Huh? Go ho ho. Good one.
I think I like you. Are you a monster too? Good to see you making new friends. Wanna hang out?
Oh, would you mind modeling for me? I think I could make a great painting of you. You remind me of a sunflower. Okay.
Let's go. Oh, that was fast. Do you think there's something about Professor Van Gogh's hidden identity that needs to be hidden? Oh, I don't know why I put hidden before identity. Do you think there's something about Professor Van Gogh's identity that needs to be hidden?
Okay, Batty, I think that's our cue to get out of here and head to the cafeteria. Sifu Scotty said she managed to create lychee flavored ice cream bars.
So let's go see how they came out. Yeah, I just said something I shouldn't have, didn't I? Machan, please don't get rid of me! We would never dare, because we never pulled you.
Don't worry about it, Batty.
Oh, Kami, that was horrible. I can't imagine any more horrible torture than hearing your own clone say something stupid while literally standing right next to you. Alright, this may not make up for it, but incoming! I'm picking up enemy hostiles headed our way on my radar. And it looks like more of those mid-sized guys.
Oh right, I was so caught up in the conversation that I didn't notice. They're coming in from 213, and they're pinging the heck out of us too.
Hang on, wouldn't Fran be perfect for this? Van Gogh, we have to borrow your muse for a second.
Here, I brought Fran with me. After she lied down, she wouldn't move a millimeter, so I had to put her on a trolley. Because I'm a go-getter, right?
Right. So tired, too much effort, someone crank the AC. I'm sorry to interrupt your heartwarming new comedy routine, but we really need your help right now. What a duo. Frankenstein and Vincent Van Gogh. Or, technically speaking, Frankenstein's monster, but... you know... Frankenstein still works, because, she's technically, in a way, Victor Frankenstein's child, so her using his last name would make sense. But we've been over all that before. I still do want Fran, both versions. Mainly her summer version, though. Actually, speaking of, I wonder when her next banner appearance is. I don't think she's on any of the upcoming pre-summer ones. Like from previous summers, that is. I don't think so. Insufficient. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Because... okay. Interesting. Realistically, it'd probably be better to not use Fran now that I'm actually looking at things. Probably better to just do this. Ah, well. You'll get your time, Fran. Don't you worry. We'll make sure of it. Maybe. Full combo might have been better, actually. Unless it's crits? It didn't. Actually, it still worked out. Fran Yamada! Ow. How could this happen? She was so young. You son of a bitch. How dare you? Fran did nothing wrong. Ow.
危ない。
読み込みと練り込み。
And I guess Baz is dead too, I suppose. But Fran!
静待ちわびていました。あら、いい芽が出たす。切り分けて。息が上がっているなんて。
Well, that wasn't so
こういう
bad.
戦いは
Could have been
性に
worse.
合わないわ。
Could have been much, much worse.
We won. We beat the event.
Not quite. No, there's still plenty left to go.
Sleepy. Used too much electricity.
Very well then. Why not come to my workshop and take a nice long nap? I have a good deal of work to do on your noble phantasm anyway.
Can I come too? I didn't finish my sketch yet, so...
Yes, of course. I'm always happy to be surrounded by my beloved children.
I don't think we can tiptoe around it much longer. When do you think we should bring it up, Master?
I don't know. I still want to give her a chance.
Oh, sure, of course, but...
Hey, you. Since they're obviously talking about something that's meant to be secret, would it be terrible if we were to interrupt and join them?
You should live up to your name, don't you, Batty?
I think it'd be best if we left this matter up to them. Besides, the two people in charge of the ship, they seem the best equipped to do so.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better, Acting Vice Commander.
The best way we can help now is by doing our jobs.
Then you might want to quit yapping and get your head back in the game, you. You're that little guy around 135. Not anymore, you don't.
Oh man, now you're beating my score again. Are they competing to see who can take out the small fry with their familiars first? Or get the highest number? I mean, I guess it's one way to, keep your morale high, I suppose. I don't see a problem with it. Caster and Archer, eh? Yeah, we're running Mr. Taigong Wang. Mr. Wang.
Alright, we've been planning the big guy's takedown for some time now, and it's time to blow him out of the water. We've already got it sound in our proverbial sights, so all that's left is to carry out the plan like we practiced in the simulation. Everyone ready?
Aye, aye, Captain!
First off, my Leviathans will, like silent and graceful swans, bring the assault team right alongside the enemy ship. It'll be a significantly more difficult performance than usual, so I'll be there to lead them. Next, I cut the armor. And from there I'll use my noble phantasm to run the beast through in a single blow. As for me, I'll stay back with Raiko to defend with her in the ship.
All that aside, we certainly don't look like a group of warriors headed off to battle, do we? No, not really. It does kind of feel weirdly like summer here.
This is definitely one of the most ragtag crews I've ever come across, that's for sure. Still, the fact that they're taking this unprecedented threat so lightly does seem like something heroic spirits would do. It looks like it's time. So it does. Okay, no more pointless chatter. All hands, we've arrived at the designated position near enemy ship Alpha. Begin the operation.
Time to take out this whale. This Waylord.
前衛は私がバックアップできますか？
Of course, he has little minions defending him. Bazet, you get the heck out of there. We need a real berserker to handle things here.
鋭く
Most
的確かと待ちわびていました。オーケストラ
readily.
羽のように
Nice.
いったで待ちわびていました。
Yeah.
そうしましょう。
ミストルティ
Oh, I wasn't expecting a crit there, damn it.
それそ
Could have wasted damage, but that's alright.
いった。
れわかります。え
お呼びですか？
This
え、
should
それ
do
こういうことです。
Not even close. Alright, alright, here comes the whale. The bee. No whale? I guess it'll be a cutscene kill?
待ちわびてお呼びですか？
わかります。
Okay.
オーケスト
I
ラ
mean, that's fine. I thought we'd fight it, have to break a break bar or something, like signifying armor, and then.
おっと
But I guess not. Okay. I
待ちお呼
mean,
びですか？
え
目を
works
つ
for
け
me.
ましょう。モルデュール
Works out for me, unless we lose someone. Now we're good. Even though I'm getting a lot of Ibuki. Hang on, I'm gonna stun you. Mildly annoying.
はい。お呼びですか？
そうしましょう。
せい
It's fine. I actually kind of wish they had killed Ibuki so I could. Actually, no, Bazet would just come out because I swapped her with Castoria, who was in front. Yeah, I have no good.
手慰みですが
Let's do this. You're AoE. Let's do
宝具
思
展開
想検問。え
do this.
最果ての幼いあなたへあなたを信
I'm
じてあなたを見上げ
hoping
て今も私は走っています胸に宿る
that
星
this
の鼓動
combination will
ホープビル・キャメロッ
kill
ト
both enemies.
84封印。
Only level
全機起動。
2? Probably not.
やれやれ。
I should have used his quick up. I don't know why I didn't.
打神弁。
Well,
消えろ。
if I'd used his quick up, I might have actually. I guess it depends on how much of a percentage it increases it by. But it might have actually. We would have at least killed that one for sure. Damn.
えさ
Well,
てさて。うん。
that's
そ
fine.
うしましょ
的確かと
う。わかります。それそれ
羽のように
それそれ。
Now you kill Ibuki. But again, it doesn't matter because Bazet's, yeah. Well,
的確かと
わかります。え
オーケストラ
ここまで。
all's well that ends well, I suppose. Okay, so we didn't fight the whale there. Is it gonna be completely cutscene battle? No, it's gonna be its. Oh right, I forgot it was 3 nodes. Duh. I completely forgot it was a triple noter for a second. Yeah, it's just berserkers, so we can leave everyone as they are. Alright, and this one we're probably fighting Mr. Waylord. Probably. Likely. Oh yeah. What? I'm sorry? Demon God Pillar. Alright. It's annoying. I'll hold on to all that then.
いきます加減が難しいのよね決着の時だはい了解せいとせい
One break bar down.
Asai.
That's tempting. But no. Well, actually. That actually works quite nicely for us. Taya! Oh, Fran. You silly. Ow. Pain. Oh god, I was up early this morning. Because we had to have a guy come over and fix some of the roof shingles that are like peeling up, and if we'd had a day where a good wind blew through, it might have just peeled back a whole bunch of shingling. So there's a roofer pounding away at my roof at 6:30. So I had to be up like half hour before that. So I'm tired as heck. And I recorded a interlude episode right before stream too. Oh. So very, very tired. Oh, good. I thought we had to kill it fully. Maybe peeling off the barnacle that was that demon god pillar would have opened it up for Raiko to hit it hard. Didn't end up using Fran's Noble Phantasm at all, even though she had that special, like, Noble Phantasm effect, extra effect. So that ended up not doing anything. You'll fail the quest, Act 3, if the support server enemy Hamilton or Raiko becomes incapacitated in battle. Okay. Yeah. I feel like I should swap. Yeah, give me someone who can apply evade to other people. Apply trait? No. Apply field trait? No. I guess evade invincible. Nah, who can apply it to others?
Well, I guess Arquid could also apply Invincible to her whole team, but only after she uses her Noble Phantasm. Which is actually not a horrible... Yeah, it's actually not a horrible idea. Yeah, Arquid, actually. That works. And... Melu's is only on herself, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, apply Invincible for yourself. Who is someone that can apply it to others? Irie, maybe? No, for yourself. Who had... I guess that also requires Noble Phantasm. You know what? We'll just... Oh, didn't mean to do that. We'll just leave it, we'll just leave this team as is. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Well, we'll make it work. What I will do... Move the bond up. Take that off. Give me NP gain up. NP gain by 8% begin battles. No, I need more. Yeah, we'll choose this. That's fine. Alright. We can make this work. No, would you keep using Lightning Assault of the Ox King? I think that makes the most sense. Yeah, I'm gonna chop it in half. This girl really has a knack for breaking the tension, doesn't she? It's too big to chop in half, but that's okay. You've done plenty to help. Now get on, quick. Oh, okay. You take good care of people. Well, of course I do. Any halfway decent collector knows how important looking after her dolls is. Oh! I guess that's better than not caring at all. Though I suppose I'm not one to talk, since I've also been less than kind to some of my playthings. I'm sure most of them didn't mind. Probably. Why are you treating me like a doll? Because you are one. Aren't you Frankenstein's monster? You're a poor little bride doll created to be the vessel of the first human, Adam. But you never did get the partner you were promised. I think that's a lovely concept, personally. If you like, I wouldn't mind helping your wish come true. No, I'm tired. Just want to sleep somewhere cool. Oh, okay, heavy 6. You just want to sleep? Really? Summer outfit or not, didn't you become a heroic spirit because you have something you refuse to compromise on? Uh-huh. My wish already came true. Hmm? The professor told me I should never have been born. I told him he's the one who chose my purpose for existing. So I said he should find a way for me to fulfill it, but he didn't. So I looked for one myself. My body fell apart, but my pursuit was still inscribed in the throne. But now I know I have a purpose just by existing, even if I am a patchwork monster. Oh, I learned that at Chaldea. Now I have Papa, Babbage, Master, Mordred. That makes me
She just straight up calls Moriarty Papa? Okay. I mean, you know, if they're happy, I guess. You know, as long as they're happy, you know, who... Yeah, okay. And he has no defense against that. If you don't call Moriarty Papa every 3 hours, he reverts back to his evil ways. Oh. Alright. Papa, Babbage, Master, Mordred, that makes me happy. So my wish came true. I'm different now, and my new lazy self was reinscribed on the throne. I see. Then I suppose congratulations are in order. I guess it wouldn't be fair to try and push my particular taste for tragedy onto you. Besides, this isn't the far side of the moon where there's no hope of salvation. If you have another option aside from breaking down, then more power to you. Or then more power to you. So you don't like lazy me? You're just not my style. Can't we be friends? I don't know. But I suppose envy and sloth working together wouldn't be the weirdest thing we've seen. I heard you can make water. Will you make me a bath later? As long as you're okay with Nemo chewing you out afterwards. I also did want to try making a pool on the ship's deck. That would definitely get you chewed out. Okay. Oh God. Can I call you Mama? Absolutely not. Yeah, Fran, you're pushing your luck there. She's like, oh, she'd be willing to draw me a bath? Must be Mama. Like,
Yeah, I
guess good for her. I'm sorry, what did that say? Cannot select command cards. Oh! So all she can do is just get her Noble Phantasm up and that's it. Okay. So the biggest threat right here would be this saber. So let's get rid of you. I kind of want to just throw this on Raiko. Oh wait, no, right. I forgot she's not normal Castoria. I used regular Castoria as a support so much I forgot her Berserker version didn't let you apply it to others. Garcia, friend dragging a very shocked melt by hand to Moriarty and saying, Papa, we now have a mama. I can't imagine Moriarty would be too displeased by that idea. But Melt would probably skin him alive. Probably. Understandably so. these sabers gotta go.
的確かと待ちはお呼びですか
Post
オ
haste.
ーケストラそこですねカレドウルフ竜の鼓動
Before bad things happen. Ow. Before very bad things happen.
待ちわびていました
Oh no. Oh no no no. I'm gonna hope this kills that one and then we can do this.
目を引きましょう
Damn.
なだれとなる
Well,
過ぎます
things don't always go your way. That's alright. Ow! That hurt.
的確かと待ちわび
That
ていま
hurt
し
real bad.
たモルデュール風のように
集まりちぎる
Okay. Alright, alright, okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're okay. We're A-okay. We're all good. We're not in trouble at all. Get him! Get him now!
五図天の東方針帝釈天混合書すなわち聖
This probably isn't gonna do what we want it to do, though.
今こそ
Probably.
あらゆる敵を撃滅せん釈大艦員混合書
Maybe. Maybe we'll. Maybe. Perhaps. Maybe. It probably killed it. Probably. Probably. Right? We did it. All of our torpedoes hit and the giant enemy ship's starting to fall apart. Oh, good. We've got the torpedo team back safe and sound. And the combat team should be back soon, too. Good. Okay, everyone, brace for impact. What was that, Professor? Computer room here. Sounded like engine noise. My hypothesis is it was Alpha crying in pain or just the sound of it coming apart. I see. Well, as long as it wasn't pinging for us. Huh? I'm sorry. It looks like they got me good. Huh? You? Lady Angry Faye? Why? Get Nurse in here now. Professor, what's going on? As far as I can tell, that sound actually wounded Yangui Fei because for delicate okay, that makes sense. Just ruptured her eardrums, probably. But that's not the only problem. When she gave most of her spirit origin to her clone so she could help out in ways other than being our sonar, it left her original self so weakened that a fatal injury like this will probably result in both her and her clone disappearing. Oh! Well, that was probably not a great idea. I'm here. Don't move the patient. I need to treat her right away. What the? You tweaked your spirit origin to boost your audio sensitivity with no thought to the risks? I'm sorry, Nurse. I just wanted to be as helpful as possible. Master, we need a command spell. By my command spell, restore your spirit origin. It's not gonna work, is it? It's not enough. We need more. All three. Okay. No, don't give up. I use every last elixir we've got. Don't do that. We need to conserve our resources. What? Sorry, Patty. I guess you have to do the last area without me. Don't say that. I can't do this without you. We can't go without your sonar!
Oh yeah, sorry about that. Gooey, even after I'm gone, I hope you'll keep watching out for everyone. I'm going to release my noble phantasm. Huh? Go, does that mean? Yes, I actually do know how to use that and what it does. I just didn't say anything because it's dangerous. It proves that I'm your enemy. The enemy of the whole world. But, I don't want you to go away, Lady Yingui Fei. So I'm going to use it. I need to paint. Goey. I need to paint the starry sky and cypress trees that surpass life and death. Far beyond faith, romance, and trompe-l'oeil. From eternity, through the whirlpool of the stars, with a handshake to you. My study of cypresses in a village. You know it as De Sternacht. Or Sternacht. What's going on?
Is that painting really oozing out into the air from the canvas? Yeah.
A reality marble. It's a painting of the endless eternity I saw in the night sky.
During a particularly intense hallucinatory episode.
I used to think it was one of my worst paintings. But now that I'm dead, I can see it has its good qualities too. At least if you don't count the horrific gospel of the outer
God glaring at this world through it. Ow!
Any foreigner who opens their eyes now will be turned into a god, and anyone else will be driven mad by the stars. So close your eyes.
Oh, she turns foreigners to gods. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Lady Yingui Fei? Lady Yingui Fei? Oh, good. So you're awake now? What happened?
You were godified?
Her spirit origin changed? It's a side effect of her deification restoring her damaged spirit origin. I'm glad it stopped here. If it had gone on much further, she wouldn't be a servant any longer.
But a divine spirit or just a straight up god?
You?
Are you okay? You look really glammed up. My apologies for the disturbance, friends. As you can see, I have narrowly escaped the jaws of death, and I'm once again alive and well. To think I would reach my ultimate form in this manner. I'll make most of the second chance at life to serve all of you and my beloved Emperor as best I can. Why does her smile look so terrifying now?
You? Forgive me.
It seems the ascension of my spirit origin has altered my personality somewhat.
A moment, please.
Okay, there I adjusted my spirit origin. Sorry guys, the you know and love is back now. Well, it really is you. This is great. Oh, yeah. What's the matter with you guys?
I know it. It's too dangerous. Things might have gone okay so far, but a single mistake will change every foreigner into an enemy of humanity. My noble phantasm is itself a threat to humanity. I'm a pathetic excuse
For a heroic spirit, I don't have any right to serve you, Master. No, you've only used it for good. That's not true. Like, so what if your painting has the gospel of an outer god in it? Who cares?
Are you okay, Master? You look pale.
It's just a lot to take in, that's all. We're still going to need your help, Van Gogh.
I agree. If you were really an enemy of humanity, Van Gogh, you could have killed us with your noble phantasm at any time. But you haven't and you won't. That tells me without a doubt that you're on humanity's side. You're hardly the first foreigner we've met who has the power to open a dangerous gate to another world. I'm told that's the case for Abigail Williams, too. So as long as Ritsuka's okay with it, I'd like you to remain on the Nautilus, Vengo.
Of course I am.
Same here.
Though I guess it's no surprise, since you just saved my life and all.
Besides, we might both have weird spirit origins, but that just means we can do things nobody else can. So I want you to stick around too, Vengo. And once we're done with this operation, let's go to Chaldea together. Esther, Lady Yinghui Fei, Nemo, you're all so kind. Okay, I'll do everything I can to help, I promise.
Yeah, it's a spirit Goey. Oh, Goey? Goey? Just kidding. Goey? Whoa. I'm sure that was nothing to worry about. Right? I'm sure there's nothing.
ウツボが出るかタコが出るか。巨大イカだけは避けたいところだけど。
Oh jeez. I didn't realize how high it went. Yeah, we might not want to have so much faith in Van Gogh now. Even if that voice wasn't necessarily hers. Whatever it is that's there's probably something else inside of her that is waiting for a chance to say hello, so to speak.
このソナちょっと重い感じ。引き上げるの疲れそうだな。
But I don't know if we want to say hello to this particular being. I'd much rather Goey stays Goey and not anything else. But I don't know if we're gonna have much choice in the matter. I mean, hey, who knows? Who knows?
ごめん、おっきい。後で差し入れあげますね。
Oh, a gold one. I'll take that. Survey points and foe. Alright, we'll just keep expanding this way, I guess.
そこだね。焦らず着実に改造を埋めていこう。
Alright, and 91k. Idle Talk 2. I guess it's taking us back to Chaldea. Seeing what, Da Vinci and Shion are up to. Maybe Holmesy. A dream with a strong probability of coming to true, huh? I've seen plenty of evidence in Chaldea's archives of other dream-related incidents. Yeah, a few. Even so, this isn't a headache I expected. I'll say, if that really is what's happening. Maybe there's something we can do in this dream to improve everyone's chances of surviving if or when it comes true? I suppose we could see if there are any other anomalies in Novum Chaldea right now. Well, it's already nighttime, which is when I'm usually on duty, so there's nothing unusual there. Gordolf and the rest of the staff are on break. The spirit origin graphs are all in perfect working order.
That just leaves the servants on standby, and they all seem to be asleep too. Oh, that reminds me. If the Nautilus's crew were to run into trouble, they would try to summon someone to help them, right? Maybe that would let us determine what's going on with them right now. The only problem is there's no way to be sure. It's possible that one of the sleeping servants has already been summoned while dreaming and is with Ritsuka as we speak. True, then we'll just have to wake them all up and ask them if they... No, you're right, that wouldn't work. Any that had been summoned would forget everything upon waking. Not to mention we'd be depriving Captain and his crew of valuable help. Yeah. A little bit. Yeah, so unfortunately, I really don't think there's anything we can do right now. Why are you here? Good evening, you two. It certainly is a fine night, isn't it? Ah. Hey there, Gilderai. How exactly is this a fine night for you? An excellent question. I just took a peek at the astronomical telescope within my mind, and I happened to see two fixed stars, both shining with an ever so dim hue of green, not far from Mars. It is rare to see such a thing in the starry stretches of my mind, and all but impossible to predict. Thus I am finding this night much to my liking. So it's just about your astrological reading of the sky and your own imagination, huh? I wouldn't, write it off as just that. I can't say I find that relatable. Definitely something strange going on here, though. Basically... C'est incroyable! Oh, I do beg your pardon. This news was so shocking that I simply could not help but shout unbelievable in my mother tongue. Ah, how wonderful. How terrible. Which is it? Or is it both? Indeed, I can scarcely believe my poor luck that I should miss such an amazing opportunity. I'll have to board the Nautilus when the time comes for this dream to become reality. And of course I need to bring both the dark and light Jeans with me. And I can't forget the young Jean either. And then there's the tan Jean I've been seeing lately. You mean... that's... Is he ever gonna listen to the people who tell him that's not Jean? is he ever gonna listen? Like, I'm sure he's been told a few times at this point that that's not Jean. She looks very much like Jean, but... Ah, well. Him? At any given rate, given our current situation, it would seem we are experiencing an invasion from another world even as we speak. Like those fantastical stories or fictional tales or whatever you want to call them, that you and foreigners like Abby are supposedly based on. We've never been able to verify those stories with Magecraft, so they're kind of hard to believe when you can't even observe them causing any harm. Right you are. The outer universe is a place of fiction that transcends the bounds of reason, which makes it extremely difficult to predict or defend against. But it is not truly my place to speak on such matters, as I am but the mouthpiece of a borrowed noble phantasm. I can share what little I know if you care to hear it, my fair leaders. I don't know. If this really is a dream, I'd rather not give it too much theoretical credence. Yeah, it's probably a good call. No, I think we should hear what he has to say. That may even be the whole point of the scene. I wonder if they'll ever introduce a full-on foreigner Gia. Probably not. Probably not. I hadn't thought about it like that. Okay, Gilles, lay it on us. Just be careful not to overstep your bounds. Not to worry. I have no desire to disappear by broaching the abyss, nor to be so boring as to put my audience to sleep in the middle of an ongoing dream. Oh, and it stops there for us, of course. Of course it does. Of course it stops there. Alright, well, with that was Act 3 done. And I think I'll stop there.
in the grand scheme of things, not much happened other than finding out that Goi's, well, I'll do it while I'm talking, I guess. All we really found out is that apparently her Starry Night has a connection to an outer god, which is definitely concerning. I'm going to assume said outer god is probably what's in control, or it's probably the voice we heard that said "just kidding" in red text. I'm assuming. And maybe when she increase critical strength by 10% and apply defense ignore state with the engraved card. Maybe when she used her painting to heal Yang Guifei, maybe that allowed a gateway for the outer god to fully enter her body. Like, obviously the outer god is the one that like even created Van Gogh to be summoned to begin with, with her tweaked body, because her body's not quite a normal servant body. But maybe she didn't have like full access yet. But now with that, she's now like fully in there, but she hasn't fully taken over yet because she's waiting for the ideal opportunity. Nothing about it. She only made the enhancements if he has flip for theatricals is natural, but I think in terms of scenes. Yeah. I think that makes sense. But yeah, no, an outer god, potentially, theoretically. You know, again, that's just what I'm theorizing so far. An outer, because the last outer god that was fully or mostly took over a foreigner host. I'm not really counting Olga for a couple reasons. One, this technically takes place before that, and two, or no, not technically, it very much does take place before that, and two, she's technically a human beast, not a foreigner. Oh, that's weird. I guess we'll learn more about that in upcoming chapters, but for now I'm not counting her. But yeah, the last time we had a full-on foreigner inhabit or a full-on outer god inhabit a foreigner host, she was like warping space and bringing a bunch of horrors to life, and it wasn't good. It wasn't good whatsoever. So ideally we put a stop to that, hopefully. But you never know. I mean, no, we're definitely gonna put a stop to it, of course, but whether it's before or after it fully takes over Van Gogh is to be seen. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, though, that'll do it. Next time we'll get into Act 4, which is the unthinkable dissolving. How many acts are there, by the way? I'm curious what 5 acts, epilogue, and post story. Okay. So 2 more streams probably. Maybe 1, depending on how long the last 2 acts. Probably 2. Because I'm probably gonna keep them short so I can stop before it gets
ライコ出番だ
unbearably hot like I did today.
かましてやれ
But man, I hope we don't have to like kill Goey, Van Gogh, to clear this predicament we're in. Like, I mean, obviously she'll end up disappearing anyway,
このソナちょっと重い感じ
because the Chaldea version is very rarely ever the version we actually deal with in the story chapters. But
そこだね
nah, you know, on second thought, we're probably going to have to fight and kill Goey, more than likely, to repel said outer god. I gotta be realistic with myself, that's probably the case. But I can hope otherwise.
そこだ
But
ね
yeah,
焦らず
anyway,
着実に改造を埋めていこう
thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I'll continue this tomorrow, unless Dancing Dragon Castle might start tomorrow. I'll probably finish this before starting it if Dancing Dragon Castle does start tomorrow, which I think it does. But I'll probably finish this first. It should only take 2 more streams, so we should be able to get through it and then start Dancing Dragon Castle without losing too much time on that. So yeah, but anyway, I'll catch you later. Peace.